Wait. Ready? 3.
Ready?
3,
2, 1.
go.
He says that it's used in 2AC, but you can still read offense in the 1AR. I'll allow you to do this in the debate. He says that it'll make the 2NR unpredictable, but the 2NR being unpredictable is key to the negative being able to win a debate because the affirmative has inherent biases within the debate, like infinite prep time to decide what affirmative they want to choose their affirmative. And they also have the first and last speech in debate. They say that policy coverage means that like certain teams will win and certain teams will not win. You don't debate because debate is educational. You debate because you want to win, and this is just a strategy to be able to win a debate. Their debate at some point is always going to be unfair because debate is a game. Now my offense on conditionality. One fair side bias that bounces against strategic advantages of case selection, affirmative conditionality in the win form of permutations, winning counterplans that would never be run without a due policy analysis. Hypothetical argumentation is a stable method for flexible questioning of policy and is suited for debate 3 logical decision making, not having the option of the status quo would constitute an extreme departure from the natural decision making. 4, critical thinking, it enforces the argument through thought on the fly, understanding the argument interactions. And 5 is that multiple permutations, even though they made no permutations, will be more space the app. A moving target creates strategies you would not reciprocal to our counterplay. There's no potential abuse in this debate because there are clear limits such that only one counterplay is going to be able to check the status quo as illogical, limited, and consistent. Fallback interpretation is going to be that we only are allowed to have one counterplay at the end of the debate, which solves all the reasons why they say that conditionality could be bad. Presumption does not shift because I only have the status quo and the counterplan. It's not a voting issue. If we lose on conditionality, just say that we have to go for the counterplan. Don't make us lose the debate. I'm going to group the rest of the arguments that he makes in this debate. He's just saying that his impacts are more important than our impacts. He didn't listen to the lecture that I just gave that says that when you do comparative impact calculus, you need to talk about the other person's impact as well, because he does not talk about any reason why STEM would not solve the economy, which means there are no circumstances in which STEM does not solve the economy because it solves high-paying jobs. He says that blackouts happen, but blackouts are inevitable. Just look at San Francisco during the NFC Championship game. The lights in the stadium went out 2 times and nothing happened. The TV companies did not go bankrupt. And I saw a bigger internal link to the veracity of the economy impact because a recession is a more probable reason, has a higher time frame. It happens sooner than the impact of a blackout, because a blackout would happen in 2013 and a recession would happen immediately once the affirmative plan happens. He says that the grid will be destroyed and there won't be able to be a way to recover it. There's a thing called concrete and steel and plastic. You can build new ones. There's no reason why you couldn't just rebuild the grid. You can cross-apply by San Francisco analogy from earlier why blackouts haven't hurt the economy. Second is, even if we lose this, electricity's bad because it's how all wars are started. The economy is, no, I'm not going to go for that because that would double turn myself. Communication loss doesn't hurt the economy because your cell phone service goes out all the time. It just means that you can't call mom or dad. It doesn't mean that, you know, you lose $20. My phone doesn't have any communication service right now, and I didn't lose any money. How much time do I have?
1 minute, 2 seconds.
Alright. They said that STEM education is high now or something like that, but the lack of STEM education is decimating U.S. tech dominance, to overtake American dominance in science and engineering, to decline governmental SP aspects of their economy. More knowledge and technology incentives ensure that a significant chunk of uptake in the last decade of American dominance reaches out, but also continues to develop or continues to close the gap on the United States of science, technology, engineering, math, and education. I'll take the last 30 seconds for them to think about how bad they're losing the debate right here.
There's.